Well, the new trend with treating breast cancer are tailor-made treatments, all of it based on genome testing. In other words, not all breast cancer patients need a mastectomy or radiation based on genetics testing. We spoke to a general surgeon from Valley Baptist Medical Center who strongly believes in this new type of less is more treatment. Cancer treatments are improving by leaps and bounds, and the new way of treating its breast cancer patients is helping to save thousands of lives.
The treatment of breast cancer has been in evolution for decades. At the initial onset of surgical intervention, it used to be a very radical operation where the majority of the strategy for treatment depended on surgical management rather than the more modern treatment options. And surgery was pretty much it.
Doctors have found ways to tweak the most radical of breast cancer surgeries.
The intent was to eradicate all cancer cells, and the resection was quite radical. It was actually called a radical mastectomy. And then over the course of decades, as we fine-tuned our treatment options and newer modalities came into play and newer technologies and better medications, the emphasis on surgery has been less and less and less.
The new way of doing less invasive mastectomies is on the rise.
It went from a radical mastectomy to a modified radical mastectomy, where instead of taking out a lot of the muscles of the chest wall and dissecting out a bunch of lymph nodes, we limited the operation to just removing the breast and some of the lymph nodes underneath the armpit.
If a woman needs a number of radiation treatments, it can actually now be reduced to just one.
One of the newer treatment paradigms is to do, instead of 6 weeks of radiation therapy, to do a targeted one treatment of radiation therapy in the operating room. At the same time, we're doing the lumpectomy. That has gained favor in some countries and in some portions of the United States.
Wow, it's great to know that the treatment of cancer has come such a long way and more lives are being saved. But just what is breast cancer? According to the American Cancer Society, cancer is a broad term for a class of diseases characterized by abnormal cells. They grow and invade healthy cells in our body. Breast cancer starts in the cells of the breast as a group of cancer cells that can then invade surrounding tissues or spread to other areas of our body.